Alright, you guys. Are we blurry? We don't want to be blurry. Okay, this is a get ready with me, my everyday makeup look, just the usual. And as per usual, I'm going to be doing the yapping thing in front of the camera, where I'm just updating you guys on my life and the happenings and the things and stuff. So let's do it. I'm very excited because I feel like I have a lot to say, and I love making these videos. They're just a lot of fun. So a few things. If you look at my calendar behind me, you won't really see that there was a lot going on, but I feel like there kind of was. I don't know. A big thing has been, it's been in the 80s to, well, almost 90. I think a few days it's been 90, in the 90s. But Rexburg, Idaho, we get our snow. We don't really get the high heat. And that's what's been happening this weekend. And my AC is shot. So I've had multiple people come look at it. They sent in a guy yesterday as well. And let me take a break from doing this so I can rant and ramble. But he confirmed that there was a leak where the cold, cool air was slipping out early before reaching my vents. And so it wasn't proper actual AC that I was feeling in the vents. And then a previous guy weeks ago, he came for a different work order where my overhead kitchen light was out. So he fixed that. And while he was here, he was like, by the way, it is too hot in here. And I run cold. I'm like always in a sweater or a long sleeve, but not right now because I'm boiling hot. And because for the sake of the video, I wear this outfit. It's just what I do. But it was very interesting because he gets out his like temperature gun thing and you point at it and it tells you the floor, the carpet, the kitchen floor, the walls, the ceilings, whatever. Like it tells you, this gun tells you, just point at things, tells you how hot it is. And he's like, your air is like 95 degrees. So my apartment has been floating around 80 to 90 degrees, usually on average every single day for the past like 2 weeks. So it's been miserable. My boyfriend has offered his place, but I like being home and I don't want to impose and be there too much. So I'm there sometimes, but then my mom is staying this weekend. She's house hunting. She's staying behind. My dad goes back to Utah. And so I'm like, Mom, only if you want to stay, but I can't offer you much because it is hot and not very fun. So chilling dirt. She was here last weekend as well. And so there's that. And then the worst part was it flooded part of my kitchen. So they had a temporary window AC unit. And it was just a little thing, not too crazy, the size of my heater right here. Just like a portable thing. And the cooler was coming. It wasn't going throughout the whole entire apartment. It wouldn't leave the kitchen, so I just kind of stood there sometimes throughout the day, like just enjoying the cool air. But it flooded like under my desk, under where you guys are right now, and it went into this area where I have this box you're sat on, and it discolored part of the floor. So I told my landlord, I have a new landlord, and she's a sweetheart. She's really cool. And she was totally understanding of it. It wasn't my fault. I just sent her a picture and explained what happened. And I had the box upside down, air drying outside on the balcony. Same with the towels that were soaking wet from the leak, you know. So there was an interior leak in the AC unit they provided. But I'm just like, I'll endure the heat. Let's forget about it. So they're supposed to have it fixed next week. And next week I should be back into AC. But it's not just me in my apartment complex. It's multiple people who have a problem with their AC, and they said it happens over winter. They break down, they break completely, and they're just not up and running when it gets hot outside. So it's a bummer, but it's okay. At least I don't have to pay for it, so that's good. But so that was interesting. And then I have this wicked bruise right here. Can you see it? Crack. So I went to the doctor this past week just for my annual where we go over my meds and he refills prescriptions and whatever. And he's very happy that I gained weight. On the scale, I think I was 131 when they weighed me. And I'm very proud of that weight because I could not surpass 110. I was lucky if I was 110 a few years ago. But he's really proud of me. And he encourages me to work out and get my strength back. Well, I've never really had strength, so I can't really get it back. But I think working out, that's another thing. Working out with my brother and sister and my sister's kid, my nephew, it has been a game changer. It's only been 4 days. They do it Monday, Tuesday, skip Wednesday, day off Wednesday, a little break, and then Thursday, Friday. Is that right? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And yesterday was leg day. I can do leg day. They hate leg day, but I love it. I thought it was a good experience. It's a fun time. And I was grateful for it. And I think as a runner, it makes it easier. But abs, I do not have abs anymore. I don't know how I got them in the first place, but I know how I lost them. I just gained weight. But it is tricky. Abs are so hard. And I just have fat over my stomach now. But I want to change that. I don't have to go back to how I was. I don't want to be as skinny as I was before because I didn't look healthy and I didn't feel it either. But working out has been so much fun. My brother has been doing it for like a month plus with my sister and her kid. And I think I'll continue and I'll get the routine down. Because see, my brother Dakota, he's the one who's kind of facilitating it. He graduates and potentially moves. He might be in Utah or Washington or California for his continuing nursing experience. So he won't be around, but we will. So we'll just utilize the clubhouse and go together, I think. That could be really fun. Just to continue it to upkeep whatever, you know. So there's that. And then, back to this bruise. So we're just kind of wanting to like scan for everything. We did blood work at my appointment, my annual exam, and that's just to see if I'm deficient in anything, if there's any deficiencies we need to be worried about and we need to act upon. And I think that will be very helpful. We're going to check thyroid, just check everything. And I did blood work growing up as a kid because I always felt sick. I was like always having a cold, a nervous breakdown. I had high anxiety. I wasn't diagnosed with social anxiety until I was a freshman in high school. But anyway, so this is the part that always scares me. Because I want it to look good and be even, and it like never is. Either of those things. It's so cute. Nate and I went on the water this week. Like, I guess a week or two ago. Or was it just last Saturday? Wait a second. Because, see, he met my parents. Okay. He met my parents the weekend of the 16th. That's right. So last weekend we were on the water. Last weekend, which was the 24th. That's right. That's right. So he met my parents. They really like him. There's no red flags. They just said make sure you pick somebody, like your companion is somebody who cherishes you. And I thought that was the cutest thing for them to say. And I feel like he does. He's a good guy. And I like him a lot. So. These wings are ugly. I gotta fix this. Oh no. It's okay. I'm not really going anywhere today anyway. And they're not that bad, they're just thick. Very thick. I already want a nap. Guys, the school year ended on Friday the 3rd? Look. Yeah, and I didn't go to work that day, or even the day before, because my kiddo was sick. But I have naps after work. I feel kind of pathetic. Like, I'm gonna be 28 this year, this fall, and I'm acting like an old granny. I just think it's funny going back to when they came to visit. Oh, my tattoo guy, talking about that. When he came to visit my parents down in Utah, he was like, he told me after, he was like, your mom talks a lot. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, and you don't? Because for a guy, I feel like he kind of does, you know? And I thought that was just a cute comment. Like, that's what he had to say. But he was really impressed with how nice they are. Like, they're really nice people, and they got along, and they talked and laughed, and I think it went really well. And then, earlier this month, I got a tattoo, and it's on my arm, and you've probably seen it. And it is my quote, my motto, there's no such thing as a bad day. And I personally love it. I love having my first tattoo mean so much to me, and this would probably be my favorite tattoo. I do regret a little bit when somebody asked me, I do regret just a little bit that I didn't do my handwriting, because I know they can do that. Like, they can take your handwriting and match it, like trace over it however they do it. But that's okay, because I do want another quote tattoo, and that one I would write down, see if they can do it. And that one I would write myself, just one word, phrase. That's what I would do. Let me get my little pouch. What else? What's on my calendar? Tide appointment, meet the parents, doctor appointment. Counseling is going fabulous. My counselor, Gracie, oh my God. She is the cutest, the sweetest thing. She's so fun and funny. She's so positive and wise. She's just... she's the grandma that I never had. I've got two grandmas. One has passed away. One is still alive. One's health is really declining, right? And she's like a grandma, another one that I have. I have three grandmas, and I adore her, and she's fabulous. And I'm just very impressed with my time with her. I've been seeing her now for about 2 years, because I got really sick in 2023, like June. And then I went into counseling immediately, just virtual counseling. And it's funny because I was gonna start seeing somebody else, and they weren't in network. Like, they didn't match up, our insurance or something happened with that. And so they transferred me to Gracie, and she's amazing. I love and adore and appreciate her, and she's so cool. And yeah, so the moral of the story, all this ranting and rambling, you see, life is really good right now. And oh, here's a tattoo. One second. There she is. So cute. But life will not always be good. That's what I want to leave this video at. Just that thought, like, enjoy the good times and know that you'll be okay in the bad times. And I've been past rock bottom multiple times in my life, on and off, and it is miserable, it is terrifying, but it is manageable. And I can't believe I am at this point right now. I'm flabbergasted at the life I get to live, what I get to wake up to every day, who's in my life, and it's a beautiful life that I've created for myself, and I'm very proud to say that. I'm paying my bills, I'm in the workforce, I have good people around me. Like, what more could I want in order to be independent? Like, and I'm stuttering less, and I'm saying more, you know, and my anxiety's not as bad. And I feel good, I feel heard, I feel appreciated all around, and yeah. So, I think this makeup look passes the test. The wings a little bit crazy, I think, but as good as it's going to get. Okay, I'm gonna go now before I annoy you too much. Okay, bye.